to 4. Just about halfway through the season, Grant.
Here we go.
Which half of the season went quicker for you, the first or the second?
You know, B.A., after all the anticipation, the first half just goes by in a hurry. And the second half, you are in a rhythm, so the games can blend into one. So I'm going to be a politician. The answer is both.
Now here's Achua. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Levine. Rebound by Philadelphia. This game following their win against the Rockets.
And I love the aggressiveness they showed at the start of that game. They were really ready to attack the rim.
Well, that gave them a huge edge in the game because free throw shooting often determines the outcome.
Sabonis in the post. Maxey covering. Sabonis can't hit. George outside. Philadelphia moving it around. Here's Maxey. And the layup is good.
Oh, a high motor in close to the rim. Maxey finding a window and converting.
Achua with a screen to the paint. Achua with the dunk.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw. And for the Sixers, the growth of Tyrese Maxey has meant everything, Grant.
Oh my, his growth both with his play, but also with his leadership has meant a lot. And he has such a joyful energy. It really helps pull this team together.
Well, that's a big part of Paul George's game. If he gets space from the three-point line, he is going to cook you.
Sabonis outside. Pass to DeRozan. Shoots over Embiid. Barlow grabs a miss.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
It's George on the wing. He's guarded by Sabonis. Here's Maxey. Rebound by Sacramento.
Well, that's a good high percentage shot. He just couldn't convert.
DeRozan right side. Deflected. Out of bounds. Kings ball as Sacramento keeps possession. Outside Achua. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Sabonis. From behind the arc.
Tough to score an Embiid with that combination of length and agility.
Here's Barlow. Yes, and it's Embiid picking up the assist.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Westbrook outside. Outside Achua. Pass to Westbrook. And here is DeRozan. Shoots over George. DeRozan can't get that one to fall. Philadelphia leading by 4. Levine with a steal. Sabonis with it. Picked up by Embiid. Here's Achua. Achua with the dunk.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. We talked about Domantas Sabonis, specifically what makes him so hard to guard. Coach told me his basketball IQ and just the way he sees the floor. He just seems to know where to be at all times. And defensively, that's difficult to match up against. They'll need to find a way to contain Sabonis here in this one. BA, back to you.
Allie, thank you. And it's the Kings with the ball. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Here's Levine for 3. He buries it from 3.
And with how well Levine attacks the bucket, defensively, you almost have to give him space to shoot threes.
George passes to Maxey. Pass to Edgecombe. Maxey with a screen on Levine. The 3 from Edgecombe. And Russell Westbrook pulls it down. The Kings trailing. Outside Achua. To the middle. George with a steal. Now here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Well, the defense did everything they could right there, but against a player like Embiid with that kind of power, it's just not enough.
Westbrook against Maxey. On the wing, Levine.
Just putting in work. Levine with a strong move and gets rewarded with a trip to the line.
These are his first free throws of the game. That free throw good from Levine. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. For Philadelphia, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Oubre inside. He's covered by Levine. Levine with some nice D. For Sacramento, they've gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. Outside Achua. Back to DeRozan. Sabonis with a screen on Oubre. DeRozan finds Sabonis. That evens the score.
Yeah, the defense is doing their job well, but Sabonis knows how to get physical and gets by them.
And here are the Sixers now. Outside Maxey. George for 3. Pure from three-point range. George has got 6.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Sabonis with a screen on Oubre. To the inside. Oh, stolen by Embiid. Inside. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. It's an even 3-on-3 break. George against Achua. Achua with the dunk.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
Here's George. Sacramento getting their last shot to go. Pass to Grimes. Here's Embiid. Shot clock at 6. The 3 is up. Sacramento grabs the miss.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Now here's George. 6 points for him. Embiid inside. Achua's there. Embiid misses. Sacramento has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Pass to Levine. And here's Schroeder outside. It's hauled in by Oubre. For Philadelphia, they've gone 6 of 11 so far. Philadelphia moving it around. Now here's George. Covered by Schroeder. Out to the right wing. Fires the 3. Embiid missing again.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
DeRozan passes to Schroeder. Here's Sabonis. Out to Schroeder. Goes up on the baseline. Good work defensively by Oubre. The Sixers leading. Maxey passes to Grimes. And here's Oubre from the arc. No luck on that one. And Sacramento shooting just 38% so far in this one. Outside Schroeder. Pass to DeRozan. Now Achua. Right side Schroeder. Puts up a 3. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's George. Philadelphia with another miss. After having trailed for a while, they could retake the lead.
Nice effort to battle back and put themselves in this position.
Now here's Schroeder. He's scoreless. Outside Achua. Here's DeRozan. And he banks in the layup.
And that's where the frame of DeRozan comes into play. So good at bodying up to get his.
George outside. Embiid, a screen on Schroeder. Pass to Embiid. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there.
Yeah, this quarter has just been a struggle for him offensively.
DeRozan outside. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Sacramento shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. Both teams will make substitutions. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And that's about what we expect. He's been excellent from the line tonight.
Launches it from deep. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Kings ahead. They're up by 3. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Kings.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
And they've also done a really good job scoring off turnovers. Not just pressuring the ball, but cashing those in scoring opportunities.
On the court for Sacramento, Malik Monk is out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then there's Dario Saric. Then there's Zach LaVine. Schroeder passes to Monk. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Embiid's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside Oubre. Left side McCain. Stolen by Schroeder. On the break. Saric right side. Pass to Schroeder. And here's Monk. Over Edwards. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got 6 rebounds in the game. Well, Legs, when we talk about current players, who are the guys you want taking the shot with the game on the line right now?
Well, certainly the tried and true like Stephen Curry and Kevin Durant. You can't go wrong there. Or a multi-time MVP in Nikola Jokic.
The Kings making a switch here. He's off on the second. Tim, these recent injuries robbing Embiid of prime years. 7 straight All-Star appearances up to 2025.
Yeah, B.A., for a player his size that moves as quickly as he does, it seems like it put a tremendous amount of strain on those lower extremities. It's a common theme in this league.
Westbrook.
Explosive in everything he does. Westbrook catches the defender a little out of position, makes a play, and draws the foul.
Sacramento shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game. First free throw is good. And so Westbrook nails both of them.
When I think of Westbrook, I think of one of the most intense players ever to play the game. A true competitor doing whatever it takes to will his team to a win.
Pass to McCain. 3-pointer. Doesn't go for him. Excellent D there from Westbrook. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. The Sixers, they want to get over the top. Joel Embiid said, I've accomplished everything individually, but there's one thing missing, which is to win a championship. We have to do whatever it takes to make sure that in the postseason, I'm healthy and as dominant as I've ever been. Guys, back to you.
His health is key. Allie, we appreciate the report. Now here's McCain. No made baskets yet. Embiid can't hit.
And if they want to come up with a win here, he either needs to start making shots or find another way to help his team.
Here's Westbrook. In his last outing, he had 11 points. Just 4 to shoot. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Sacramento this season. Grimes, the pass to Oubre. Now here's McCain. Embiid, a screen on Westbrook. Pass to Embiid. And Russell Westbrook pulls it down. Westbrook's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Levine. Down low. Oh, stolen by Embiid. Fast break. Here comes Philadelphia. Oh, Embiid packs it down.
Offense has been hard to come by so far. A much-needed bucket right there.
Points have been hard to come by in this one. Every made basket is huge.
Maxey, he's checked in for McCain. Domantas Sabonis, he's checked in for the Kings. Back to Westbrook. Here's Levine for 3. And another miss by Sacramento. The Sixers trailing. Outside Grimes. Outside Edwards. Pass to Embiid. Ooh, look at Embiid converting in close.
From point-blank range, you won't see Embiid miss many.
Levine against Edwards. Now here's Levine, guarded closely. Out to Sabonis. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And Grant, the son of Hall of Famer Arvydas Sabonis. How much do you think Domas modeled his game after his dad?
Well, B.A., I played against his dad. Arvydas was 5 inches taller, but the elite skill set shared in common. No doubt, Domas took a lot of pointers from his father.
And Philadelphia making a change here. George is checked in, and the Kings also making a change. DeRozan is checked in, so he comes up empty, missing both.
It's hard not to be excited about Sabonis, a multifaceted big man who does a little bit of everything.
They now take the lead. Embiid's got 6 in the quarter.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And it's Westbrook with the ball for the Kings. Trailing by 2. Outplayed in their previous game on their schedule, losing to the Cavs.
I actually thought their execution at times was excellent, but they failed to come through in those important moments.
Well, it's difficult to win in this league, period, but it's especially tough on the road.
Now here's Oubre. A 26-point game for him in the win against Houston. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Tyrese Maxey.
Yeah, it's amazing to see him continue to get better. We weren't sure if he could raise his game any higher. Well, he has. And when a star player keeps getting better every year, it speaks to his desire and work ethic.
And Sacramento making a change here. Ellis is checked in. Grant, you played in a more physical era of the NBA. Now it seems like the league is trying to strike a balance there.
I think you're spot on, B.A. There's been some back and forth, trying to keep the game free-flowing and physical. The league's trying for the best of both worlds.
Now here's George. He's coming off a 10-point game against Houston. Pass to Embiid. Embiid drawing the double team. And here's Oubre from the arc. And Embiid throws it down.
Yeah, impressive work on the boards by Embiid. You love seeing a big man like him use that size to his advantage.
And timeout called by Doug Christie. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Well, Grant, if you had to say, is there anything you think is underrated about Embiid?
You know, B.A., I think it's his intelligence. Joel's a heady player. Sometimes big men don't get enough credit for their smarts on the court. Embiid knows the game.
Edgecombe, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Now here's Westbrook. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. George scanning the floor. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Ellis. And here we go, Sacramento on the fast break. Outside Monk. Picked by Sabonis to halt the run. And it's Malik Monk with the 3.
easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Now here's Maxey. He had a 36-point outing in their last game against Houston.
And it wasn't just the scoring. His assist numbers tell an even bigger story.
Here's Maxey, 5 on the clock. Excellent D there from Westbrook. Sacramento has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Quentin Grimes. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
And their ball pressure has been a major story in this one. Their ability to create turnovers and then turn that into offense. What a huge difference that has made.
Barlow's checked in for Joel Embiid. Here's George. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. In a lot of ways, Paul George has been the prototype of the modern swingman, Grant.
Yeah, 6'8", and with his versatile skill set, plug and play on any team. But health has been a challenge as of late. Now in his mid-30s, can he maintain that elite level?
And so he hits both. And at his peak, Paul George averaged 7 free throw attempts per game. Tim, that number's seen a precipitous decline.
Well, in particular, the last few seasons, and I think with his injury concerns, BA, you understand him being less inclined to hunt contact.
Now here's Sabonis. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Cleveland.
I don't think I need to tell anybody, Westbrook is a gunner. If the D isn't right up on him, when he gets the ball, he's taking that shot for sure.
Here's Edgecombe. Yet to see a basket. Pass to George. 4-3. Drills it from deep.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Kings trail by 3. Westbrook outside. Inside. Here's Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
Yeah, such great feel. Sabonis sets the pick and finds his way down the lane to get open.
1:46 left in the second period. DeRozan against George. Going inside. Pass to Grimes. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
And he hits the first of 3. Tim, we've seen the offensive game of Quentin Grimes go through the roof.
Yeah, BA, he is playing with major confidence right now. In high school and college, he was a lead guard, and that comfortability with the ball is evident.
Achua's checked in for Sacramento. Levine comes in for Monk. And he nails the third.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
On the wing, Levine. 10 points in his last outing. To the paint. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to go on Paul George. This is his second trip to the line in the game. And he knocks down the first one. And Philadelphia making a change here. Oubre's checked in. And that's good as he hits both shots. There's a minute 17 left in the second. And here's Maxey outside. DeRozan with the rebound.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. Barlow grabs a miss. For Philadelphia, they've gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. Maxey passes to Oubre. The Sixers with another miss. Sacramento has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. And it's DeRozan missing. The Sixers leading. Here's Edgecombe. 9 points in his last outing. George for 3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. DeRozan's got 4 rebounds now. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Clock at 6. Sabonis with a screen on Maxey. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
No good. Would have counted had it gone. Joel Embiid. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the 76ers. He had solid production this quarter with scoring and rebounding. Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Joel, you got out to an early lead. A lot to like in your performance thus far. What have you liked about it?
Oh, I thought we played great. Defensively, I know that I had someone behind me. If I made a mistake that was going to protect the rim, I thought we did great.
Thanks, Joel. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half. Neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. What else can you say? Joel Embiid, an impressive effort here today.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Well, and I expect they're going to continue to lean on him as we continue in this game. Why not? The way he's playing right now offensively.
Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Paul George. And it's Barlow in at the 4. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half. Now here's Achua. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. All right, Tim, back in 1996, you led the league in three-point percentage. You shot 52% on 3 attempts per game. Talk about the hot hand.
Well, BA, it shows you how much the game has changed. I had a green light, but it was a different shade of green. I still only took 3 per game. Now you have multiple guys every night that will take 3 in the first quarter.
That green light's now neon green for many.
No doubt.
And it's Maxey missing.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
Now here's Westbrook. Pass to DeRozan. Over Edgecombe. And it's DeRozan missing. Philadelphia leading by 4. Here's Edgecombe. George outside. Fires, high post. Rebound by Sacramento. Sabonis has got his 4th rebound in this one. DeRozan against George. Goes up at the stripe. Here's Achua. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. George against DeRozan. Maxey passes to Barlow. Maxey with a screen on Achua. George outside. Outside Maxey. From deep three-point land. Can't get it to drop. Excellent D there from Westbrook.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
Back to Levine. Pass to DeRozan. Fires the 3. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, high-effort play by DeRozan. I mean, his ability to absorb the foul and still put up the shot, magnificent.
He does not get the second one.
Yeah, numbers from the free throw line for DeRozan have only improved as his career has gone on.
And he nails the 3rd. So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And let's take a moment to call out some of the top defenders in the rookie class. VJ Edgecombe, number 1.
And the level of activity he brings to the defensive end is special. For a rookie to be this dialed in and grabbing this many steals, it's really impressive.
Now DeRozan, 6 points for him. DeRozan getting his feet wet in the paint.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Pass to Barlow. George, a screen on Achua. Here's Barlow. Achua defending. Just 5 on the clock. Embiid from outside. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
Here's DeRozan. The little floater is good from DeRozan.
Yeah, great use of the floater by DeRozan. That's just one of the many shots he has in his arsenal.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Outside Maxey. Pass to Barlow. George for 3. Knocks it down from distance. George has got 17 points.
He has been in a great flow tonight, converting at a high rate.
And so it's Westbrook who will bring it up for the Kings. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Now here's Achua. 10 points for him. Here's Levine for 3. Philadelphia grabs the miss. George has got 4 rebounds now. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, the son of Hall of Fame big man Arvydas Sabonis, DeMontis said he was a 7-footer that could do everything, like a point guard. He's at a whole different level. I'm just another basketball player. He is a legend. But his father said, DeMontis is a warrior like me, and I'm very proud. Guys, back to you.
Great stuff. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. And Philadelphia making a change here. Grimes is checked in. That misses, so he splits the free throws. How about the motor of Tyrese Maxey, Tim? He just does not quit ever.
He's one of those guys who tracks the most miles run during games. Maxey probably wears out his shoes faster than anyone. Sharp turns, hard cuts. He's always on the move.
Just 2 to shoot. Here's Levine for 3. They grab their own miss. There's the triple. That one falls. Nice feed from Sabonis. Sabonis has got 4 assists in the game. The 76ers have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. And Maxey, here we go, shoots over Westbrook. Maxey, that's good. He's got 5.
Man, look at that burst that time by Maxey, changing gears to get it done.
And timeout called by Doug Christie. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Oubre, he's checked in for the Sixers. The Kings also with a sub. Schroeder, he's checked in for Westbrook. DeRozan up top. Outside Achua. Back to DeRozan. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Kelly Oubre picks one up.
Yeah, just a crafty pump fake there by DeRozan, resulting in him drawing a good foul.
And he makes a first. DeRozan hits them both. For Philadelphia, they've gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Embiid, a screen on Schroeder. Maxey passes to Embiid. And the 3 off target. The Kings leading. Pass to Achua. Outside Schroeder. 17-foot shot on the way. Achua can't hit. And the 76ers shooting 35% so far in this one. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Well, look, he might not quite be the player he once was, but make no mistake about it. Paul George, on any given night, can go out there and take over a game.
George hits them both. You're not going to find many better two-way players than George. He gets after it at both ends every night.
Pass to Achua. Up top, Levine. Covered by Grimes. And here's Schroeder outside. Outside Levine. The 3. Paul George pulls down the board. George has got 5 rebounds in the game with the step back. Achua against Oubre. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Well, we've seen him miss a couple from the line. He's 2 for 4 so far. Edwards, he's checked in for George. And so Oubre nails them both. Kings trail by 3. DeRozan outside. Back to Schroeder. Sacramento passing it around. Schroeder, a screen on Oubre. To the inside. That's good from Schroeder on the assist by Achua.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Here's Maxey. 5 points in the game. Pass to Edwards. Back to Maxey. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Levine.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Outside Achua. Now Schroeder. Levine passes to Schroeder. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's DeRozan. That one doesn't drop. Some solid defense from Edwards. Schroeder against Maxey. Pass to Grimes. Embiid, a screen on Levine. Here's Grimes. Here's Embiid. Oh, Embiid imposing his will.
2 strong points from Embiid. His MO is to own the painted area.
And Schroeder has got the ball here for the Kings. It's a 3-point game. It's off to Detroit after this game, where they will face the Pistons. That'll be their 3rd game on the road, with 7 games total on the schedule. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's his first trip to the line. And timeout called by Doug Christie. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Bonus checked in for the Sixers. McCain comes in for Tyrese Maxey. And Sacramento making a change here. He misses the free throw. Good on the second one. The Sixers leading. Outside McCain. The 3 is up. That shot, no good. Sacramento has gone just 1 of 5 from 3-point range here in the 3rd quarter for the tie. And the layup is up and in. And it's all knotted up.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
Back to Grimes. Six to shoot. Puts up a deep 3. That one is off.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Pass to Clifford. And here's Monk, covered by Grimes. Levine against Edwards for the lead. Rebound by Philadelphia. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's McCain. Here's Bona. Monk covers. Out to Oubre. Here's Grimes. Offline with a 3. Here's Clifford, and here's Schroeder outside. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. It's all tied in Philadelphia. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the 4th quarter. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this decision on this feed, couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, playing for one another. That's the definition of teamwork.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. All right, a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the fourth quarter. They've got Keon Ellis. Malik Monk is out there with Russell Westbrook. Then it's Domantas Sabonis. And it's Clifford in at the power forward position. And it's the Sixers with the ball. Following the score by Sacramento. Back to Embiid. Poke loose. Now here's Sabonis. For 3, Westbrook. Here's the second effort. Sabonis' shot is off.
Well, the defense challenged him just enough to force that miss. They really collapsed when he got close to the rim.
Outside McCain. Edwards, a pass to Embiid. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Sabonis. Westbrook with the rebound. Westbrook's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Clifford. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's pass to McCain. Now here's Edwards. Back to McCain. Embiid, a screen on Westbrook. Here's McCain. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. For Sacramento, they've gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
And the 76ers with some changes. Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Tyrese Maxey in for McCain. Now here's Walker. Maxey surveying the D. Embiid, a screen on Westbrook. Maxey passes to Embiid. And another miss by Philadelphia. The Kings lead by 4. Westbrook with it. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Tyrese Maxey.
Yeah, and the intensity Russ plays with is exceptional. When he goes hard inside, it forces the D to act.
And Philadelphia making a change here. McCain's checked in. And so Westbrook nails both of them. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team. Coach told them to adjust on defense, saying they're calling it tight right now. We can keep the same effort, but less reaching in and all that. Don't let them beat us at the line. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Got it.
Yeah, on the inside that time, Maxey really clever with that finish.
The Kings lead by 4. Westbrook taking his time here. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Sabonis with a screen on McCain. Monk for 3. Drops in the 3. And the Kings lead by 7.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Now here's Embiid. Just 5 on the clock. Lets the 3 fly. Clifford pulls it in.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Pass to Westbrook. From downtown, another 3 for Sacramento.
You love how Westbrook commits to his selections, not letting anything distract him on the three-point shot.
Embiid passes to Maxey. Screen by Embiid. There's the 3. Sacramento grabs the miss.
Well, his three-pointer just hasn't been there in the second half.
Monk for 3. Rebound by Philadelphia. Embiid's got 15 rebounds here tonight. To the middle. Monk with a steal. Now the Kings in transition. Here's Clifford. It's stolen by McCain. Pass to Maxey. Now Embiid, hounded by Westbrook. Oh, a grown man move from Embiid.
I love the confidence Embiid plays with, especially this close to the rim.
Here's Westbrook. Picked by Sabonis. Takes a three, and Westbrook good for three. And the Kings lead by 11.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
For three, Maxey buries it from three.
This is their plan in the second half, to try to use the three-point shot to shrink this deficit.
Westbrook right side. Over Maxey. Westbrook can't hit.
Trying to do a little too much with that fadeaway. There wasn't anyone near him.
Maxey passes to Grimes. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Kings.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
And something else that has stood out in this game, and it has really added up for them, their ability to get to the line and convert free throws.
George, he's checked in for the Sixers. Hedgecomb comes in for McCain. Here's Levine. Levine flying in for the slam.
Oh, man, what a show this guy puts on. Once Levine has momentum behind him, he's clear for takeoff.
Westbrook against Maxey. Pass to George. And here's Embiid. Outside Maxey. Three-pointer. On target from range. Maxey's got 11 points here in the second half.
After a forgettable first half, he is turning it on now. You love to see this kind of resilience.
Levine passes to Sabonis. Here's Westbrook for three. Joel Embiid with the board. Embiid's got his 16th rebound on the night.
Well, he's not having as much success shooting the ball early as he wanted, but so far, it's not hurting their team performance.
And DeRozan throws it down hard.
Yeah, stylish flush by DeRozan, flying up and making a big-time statement at the rim.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T connected cam? Here's Maxey. And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Barlow's checked in for the Sixers. Up top, George, defended by DeRozan. Maxey against Westbrook. And there's the foul. It's on Joel Embiid. That'll be a second foul of the game. The Kings lead by 7. And here is DeRozan. Nope. For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 for 10 in the fourth. Active on the glass there. Second chance points.
At this stage of the game, the offensive rebounding and putback is massive. It feels like a 4-point swing.
Well, hustle points can really energize your team, and they also demoralize your opponent.
Now here's Achua. Takes it from 10. George is there for the rebound. 76ers trail by 5. Now it's Maxey. Levine comes with the double team. Now Embiid. Screen by Embiid. Puts it up. With the tip. The putback. How about the activity?
Joel Embiid coming up big. So reliable in the clutch.
Westbrook outside. DeRozan. Sabonis. Yes! Using that window.
Important points by Sabonis, playing like the all-star he is.
Here's Embiid. The 10-footer. Oh, he can't hit it. The Kings lead by 5. Outside DeRozan. 54 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The shot is money.
And DeRozan, just so crafty on those moves, slips right through the contact for the finish.
Out of bounds. It'll be Kings ball.
Well, you can't let that happen. That seems like a mental mistake.
Here's Levine. 41 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. He launches. George is there for the rebound. So it's Philadelphia now. Westbrook rips down the board. And it's Westbrook with the ball for Sacramento. 7-point differential. Outside DeRozan. Picked by Sabonis. The ball's knocked loose. Shot clock at 6. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Edgecombe. Four on the clock. Westbrook! Oh, he misses the deep three. And so it's Sacramento with the W. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you have two choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks so much. DeMar, a big-time road win for you guys. How were you able to get it done?
We came out aggressive, both ends. We knew it was going to be tough. It's a great team. We understood if we came in here and played with the intensity that we know how to play with, we could walk out of here with a victory.
You matched that intensity. Congrats on the win.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation. So long, everyone.